everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. As the season nears its end, a birthless man knows the responsibility for getting them there lies mostly with him and with his ability to guide through offense flawlessly in this game.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Here we go. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll set up the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from... Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tim Williams not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there on third down. 41 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They'll set up to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll look to throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown. Back out comes the offense. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop.
There he goes, right side. And touchdown. A big play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in big...
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time.
And he's going to go down again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a big 32-yard play on third. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the... And here now the offense heading back out there. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go. They're going to look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. A reminder, with halftime approaching, when we get there, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first-half highlights and analysis.
And I hope he's iced down.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. Looking to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Banks. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Back to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Heard a coach talk.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Come on, let's go!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little... Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll drop the throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. 20, 10, touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And his guys are going to add. Comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
He'll drop to throw, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And now back out comes the offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here it comes.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tim Williams in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Buying time to us, and the pressure gets to him again. Shaq Lawson in there to get him. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it. Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air...
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And here now the offense heading back out there. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Ohio! 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 Ohio!
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. Let's overload. Come on, let's go!
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Tim Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Third and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz here. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
He's going to take it, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that'll give them a first down.
Let's go!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shaq Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Second down now after the sack.
Here we go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. In fact, if anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. Back to throw here. Going up top. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And that is caught, and he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Now, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.